Hey guys, just landed in Karratha catching up with Michael from Yindjibarndi and Sarah from Roebourne. So this is our first trip around our community initiatives program, and we're going to work on some of those initiatives and workshop them while we're here. We're heading out to Woollahra. Their site's at Gap Ridge in Karratha. So Liam's the managing director and Michael's the CEO of Yindjibarndi Aboriginal Corporation. So we're going to give these guys an update on our business model. Bring them up to date with the community initiatives, which is the real stuff. That's where we work through the partnership, how we can deliver on some of the services, build some business capacity within the service that Woollahra have already as a civil and landscaping business, and how does Woollahra Group's products fit into their business.
We've been working with Woollahra for the last, say, 2 to 3 years on products and getting their products up to the Pilbara. They've got an amazing model that I think will work particularly across regional areas in Northern Australia in terms of engaging with traditional owner groups to get money back into local areas and authentic engagement. So from our point of view, we're really proud to be able to support their products and helping them see what we can do to get them out there.
Just caught up with Liam, the managing director at Woollahra, just working through some of the partnership opportunities that we've got. Big part is looking to get our chemicals up being used with their service entities. So we've got about 3 or 4 service arms around landscaping, into construction, into civil. So yeah, next steps are we're going to get some of our product up here, implemented, approved through their supply chain and their customers, which is the likes of Rio Tinto and others. And there's a whole range of outcomes that we're looking to partner with these guys on. A big part of what Woollahra does is ensure that we connect with the community and we're connected through to the culture. We're heading out to a place that used to be called the Vic Hotel. It was a pub in the middle of Roebourne. Really bad experiences and bad connections through to the Aboriginal community back in the 60s, and they've transformed that into a cultural centre called the Gunnelly Centre. So it's connected through to the Yindjibarndi people. So we're heading out there to take a look and take some video and share that back with you. So I've taken a drinking rights place for the Aboriginal people and turned it into a fantastic cultural representation of the Yindjibarndi people. So we'll head inside and we'll see a heap of amazing artists' work and a heap of history around the Aboriginal people, but in particular the Yindjibarndi culture and their language.
This used to be a local pub where everybody used to come and drink. So everybody, quite a few people had offers on it.
Yeah.
And we waited till the right time, so yeah, we lucky to buy it and make something good out of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I say, I've never seen anything even in terms of Perth, sharing any culture, like the interactiveness that you guys have. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And it's
and
good.
we get other people, other languages, and they come in here and they say, we should have one of these for our never dries. Yep, that's it there.
So that's a snake hole?
Yep, that's the snake hole, the snake made. Yeah, still there today.
It's fantastic.
He made a whole squad a few places, but it's the one he made in our country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Mill Street leading down to Pilbara.
Yeah, and when we do go there, we don't stand that side or wherever the shadow falls in there.
Okay.
We don't let our shadow fall in. We try to stay away from keep our shadow away from the hole.
Okay.
We believe the snake will grab our spirit from our shadow, and we'll be sick then.
Okay. Yep.
So, some of us just stand right away where our shadows back over here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We just finished at the Gunnelly Cultural Centre. That's where they transformed the Vic Hotel pub from the 60s into a cultural centre that represents the Yindjibarndi people. We were lucky enough to have Jolene, a lady of the Yindjibarndi people, share a number of stories, showing us interactive touchscreen monitors which has their family history right through to places within the Yindjibarndi lands, gorges, rivers, right through to sharing the story of the Seven Sisters, the two that came down and have created everything for the Aboriginal people. So it's part of what Woollahra does is connect through to every community, and our traditional owner groups as Aboriginal people, and we're really stoked that we're able to experience that today and get to share that with you. Woollahra Group's model is around providing a service, and our service is providing chemicals and cleaning products, including paper, into mine sites, camps, villages, which those camps and sites and villages are on our traditional owner partners' lands. So those proceeds are then returned to the traditional owners of this country. And today we're heading out to Altura, which is part of 3 Katie Care sites that we'll be implementing over the next month. Is going out to do a site audit, make sure that our products fit their site requirements, making sure that our specifications meet their requirements, and then really working with them on I guess what they do as a campsite, how they do it, and deliver on our service. Great outcome. Got to do a site audit today. Quite a bit of dispensing equipment required on site. Got to understand some improvements we can make on their site. So we're going to come back and provide a detailed list of products and dispensers they require for installation. Next step is then working with Katie Care on having our installation scheduled in, just for a seamless transition into our products, so we can start to trade and provide some of those proceeds that Woollahra's model provides back to the traditional owners. We're driving in to see Roebourne, catching up with their members service division, just so we can better understand the type of initiatives and outcomes that they're providing for their members, and through that it's then working on a partnership agreement with Roebourne and Woollahra Group, so that we can begin to start to implement some of these initiatives and then start to work on some opportunities into providing proceeds back to their organisation.
Hi, Sally here. I'm the Programs Officer for Roebourne Aboriginal Corporation. It's really good to have the guys from Woollahra to come up and meet with us and the member services team. We spoke about things that we do in the community and what we can do for our members. Part of that is our strategic planning and our 3 goal points, which are independence, community wellbeing and cultural identity. It was really good for the guys to have an understanding and learn what we do to be able to reach those targets, and we're looking forward to working together and align some things for the future and some great projects that we'll have coming up.
G'day, I'm Sarah. I'm Leanne. We're from the Roebourne Aboriginal Corporation, so I'm the current CEO and Leanne is the director of the board. We're quite excited to begin our relationship with Woollahra Group. We think together we're going to be able to achieve a lot of great outcomes for the Roebourne people.
We've just finished our meeting with Roebourne. We've just sat with Sally and Dana from the Member Services Department and worked through the 3 strategic pillars, which is independence, community wellbeing and their cultural identity. We worked on some of those key areas in which they're working on as an organisation, and for Woollahra Group it's how we can align with their members in some of those initiatives as a part of connecting more to the community with the Roebourne people. We also sat with Sarah, the chairman of the organisation, and really worked through the partnership on how Woollahra can integrate into the River people and the community, and we're working on finalising that agreement, so that again we can start to leverage some of our partnerships in making change and providing some more proceeds back as part of our model to the members in that community. Just about to leave Karratha and just wanted to touch base around a whole heap of objectives and partnerships and connections we've been able to make while we're here. We caught up with Yinjibundi Aboriginal Corporation. We've aligned ourselves with Yura. We're going to be providing chemicals to Yura, who's a service provider here in Karratha and Roebourne. We've caught up with Roebourne people and the Aboriginal Corporation. We've worked through a heap of partnership agreements. We're looking to start to work directly with customers that are dealing on their lands. We've worked with their member services division around what they do and how Woollahra can align to the members and have additional support. We got out to Dampier, we saw Red Dog up in Dampier. We're able to see the country for what it is. we've been able to head out to a cultural centre in Roebourne, Gunner Lily Centre, and listen to a whole heap of stories and cultural experiences for the Yindjibarndi people. And lastly, we delivered on mine site in terms of an audit. So we worked through what dispensers they need, what chemicals they are requiring, the specifics in terms of detail that they need from us as a service to start trading and providing chemicals and paper and other supplies on their mine site. So an absolutely fantastic trip, and just wanted to recap and let you know. Lastly, McDonald's, Paratha, best coffee, hands down, great work.